pues tenemos el gusto de presentar aquí a Daniel. Él trabaja en el Climate Action Outreach Division de la ciudad de Iowa City. En español, el departamento o la división de Outreach, o sea, Outreach es la que informan a la comunidad sobre las cosas del clima, acciones sobre el clima. Let's talk a little bit. I'm trying to translate the position in Spanish for our audience, Daniel. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Born and raised in Iowa City.
Yeah, I'm from Iowa City, a longtime member of the community. Been working with the city of Iowa City for a long time, actually, with the transportation department. But for the last year and a half, I've been with Climate Action and have been helping folks like your listeners help save energy, save money on their utility bills, and reduce their carbon footprint.
Wow, básicamente acá Daniel nos está diciendo que él trabajaba en algún momento en lo que era la parte de la transportación en el área de Iowa City y hace aproximadamente 1 año y medio se pasó a este departamento donde básicamente, bien importante, raza, a toda la gente que está escuchando en ese momento, la que sí suena, la que buena, sobre todo la gente del área de Iowa City. Lo que les vamos a decir es bien importante, porque se trata de ahorrar dinero en sus hogares. ¿Y quién no quiere ahorrar dinero, sobre todo en esos tiempos de economía difícil?
Claro.
I'm telling our audience the importance of this interview and for them to grab a pen and paper, because we're going to give them big information on how they can save money at their homes, right?
Exactly. So with the Climate Action Division, we try to identify where our greenhouse gas emissions are coming from and how to address them and reduce them. And the largest share in Iowa City of our greenhouse gas emissions come from energy use in buildings.
Okay.
That comes from electricity use and natural gas use. And by far the largest energy user in anyone's home is for heating and cooling. And insulation really helps hold that heat in the winter, keeps the heat out and humidity out in the summertime. And adding attic insulation can really help make your home more comfortable. Help you save money and reduce your carbon footprint.
Ok, acá Daniel nos está comentando, obviamente, la importancia, de los gastos que tenemos más grandes en nuestros hogares, sobre todo en esta área, ¿no? En estas áreas del Midwest, que son muy frías, pues es tanto el aire acondicionado como el heating. O sea, de repente uno no se da cuenta, compa Johan. Yo sé que en Guadalajara no es tanto ese problema, tal vez porque el clima es perfecto. They don't have that problem in Guadalajara, Jalisco.
No.
Just to say, have you been to Mexico, Daniel? ¿Has ido a México?
Yeah, I've visited Mexico several times. I have family in León, Guanajuato, and have visited them on several occasions.
En Guanajuato, perfecto. Nos explicaba acá, Daniel, obviamente la importancia de lo caro. I mean, gas prices have raised exponentially over the years, right?
Absolutely, that's true.
Electricity has increased, right?
We've seen a lot of volatility in natural gas prices with the cold winters in Texas that were unexpected, which sort of froze their infrastructure to deliver natural gas. And now with the international conflicts between Russia and Ukraine, that has also destabilized the gas market and caused our prices to go up.
Wow, so it's a combination of supply and demand.
Absolutely.
Demand because people, the cold winters, and supply because of issues with the supply over in Texas, and also the Ukraine and Russia war. So all that is affecting. A combination of that is what's causing the prices to go to the roof on
Absolutely.
on energy.
And we are victim of these international forces. We can't control the prices, but we can control how well our homes are insulated, so we can keep that warmth inside and not send it out the window after we pay for it.
Claro, acá básicamente lo que nos explica Daniel es que el problema de los gastos de gas, energía en general, sobre todo del gas, es por la combinación, número uno, por la alta demanda, por los inviernos que hemos pasado demasiado fríos. También estamos en la primavera y seguimos con grados de 20, 30 grados acá en Estados Unidos, en nuestras áreas. Y obviamente también cosas en cuestión de la oferta, problemas de operación en las plantas de gas, y también cosas tan importantes como es la guerra que está pasando en Ucrania y Rusia. Y obviamente no podemos controlar eso, pero podemos controlar cómo evitar ser atacados por esos altos precios, insulando nuestras casas. All right, I can't explain everything that you said, how important it is to have our homes insulated. Now, how do we do that? I mean, people, our friend Alejandro just joined us right now here in the studio. And, I mean, you're a homeowner, Alejandro.
Yes,
Tú eres una persona que precisamente ahorita está remodelando su casa.
That's right.
O sea, tú de repente llegas a una casa por inversión o para vivir, y de repente notas que gastas y la casa sigue fría.
Así es.
Right?
O al revés, en el verano pues sigue caliente. ¿Qué onda?
Exacto. Alejandro, it's a good example of that. You know, he just purchased a home and he noticed that it's very cold. Even though his air conditioning or his heating is up to the roof and all the windows are closed, his house is still cold.
Así es. A veces la casa está fría aún.
Aún está fría.
O caliente.
And part of the big reason, what people don't know, is that one of the biggest ways your house gets cold is the attic, right? The top part of the house.
Así es.
Is that correct, Daniel?
That's right. In fact, a poorly insulated attic loses as much heat as leaving a window open all winter long.
Escucharon, Raza, que si su ático no está insulado correctamente, es como si dejara la ventana abierta todo el invierno. Lo mismo.
Wow, just as bad.
No manches.
Like a fully open.
Fully open.
¿Cómo
So
ves?
it doesn't matter no importa que todas tus ventanas y tus puertas estén cerradas, si tu ático no está insulado,
Correctamente.
te va a entrar machine el agua. Why is that? Because it comes from the top, and what is the scientific explanation on the window versus the attic?
As I'm sure most of your listeners are aware, heat rises. So wherever your heat comes in your room, it's going to go up.
Yes,
and if you don't have that thick blanket on top, it's going to go right out your roof.
Así que, como sabemos que el calor se sube para arriba, el calor viaja hacia arriba, pero si tu ático no está insulado correctamente, lo que va a pasar es que se va a escapar ese calor por tu ático, entonces estás tirando dinero a la basura.
Wow. Oye, qué interesante. Eso la verdad, es bien interesante porque mucha gente no lo sabe, ¿verdad? Ahora, ¿cuál es el promedio de costo? What is the average cost of insulating your attic? Because a lot of people might say, well, I'd rather keep on spending on high gas bills because, it's going to go up $150 a month. But then insulating my home is going to cost me... What's the average cost of insulating a home?
So the average cost that we're seeing is about $2,000, which might sound like a lot to pay up front, but you're going to save so much over time that it will really become worth it over time.
Dice mi raza que aproximadamente un ático para insularlo cuesta alrededor de $2,000. Ahora, dice usted, no, pues da mucho billete, pero si hacemos la cuenta, si le echamos coco, ¿verdad? Lo que va a pasar es que te vas a ahorrar todo ese dinero a lo largo y mucho más.
Claro, la otra vez estábamos hablando, hoy que es martes empresarial, today is Entrepreneurial Tuesday. We were talking about a thing called return on investment, okay? And how sometimes you need to look at how much benefit you're gonna get over the months. If you look at it, let's say your gas bill goes up 100, and just because you don't have an addict. I keep on saying the wrong word, the word wrong. Addict. Sounds like addict.
It sounds like I'm an addict.
Suena como adicto.
I'm an addict to saving money.
Yeah. All right. I keep on saying addict. Okay. Mucha gente no se da cuenta que sí, o sea, tu bill del gas está $100. Vamos a ver que son $100 que pagas más porque estás usando más energía, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Pero tienes que fijarte, no de que pagas los $100, sino que si tú no arreglas, haces una inversión de $2,000, en 20 meses o menos recuperas la inversión.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a good way to put it at that.
Yeah, let's say you pay $100 extra on your gas bill, and your house is still not hot. You will recoup your money in 20 months if you do that. Now, there is programs, and that's where you come in, that not only are letting people know the importance of it, but there's grants out there that can help people get that done. And that's the good news,
Definitely.
¿verdad?
Definitely. So the City of Iowa City is here to help. We have a grant program currently for residents of Iowa City, homeowners and renters with the permission of their landlord to cover the full cost of insulating the attic.
¡Wow! Mira, racita, en este momento tome atención, tome nota, grábelo, porque la ciudad de Iowa City en estos momentos está dando lo que es básicamente, no es un regalo, compa, pero es un dinero que el gobierno te está dando para que tú pongas insulación en tu casa. O sea, ellos lo van a pagar. Y si tú dices, no, pues yo no es mi casa, yo rento, no te preocupes. Simplemente contacta a tu landlord, el que te renta. Obviamente que sí o no, compa papi chulo, si le dices, oye,
claro,
me van a mejorar la casa de agrapa, le van a decir que sí. Así que aquí está Iowa City para ayudarlos, para echarles las manos, para que usted tome ventaja de este incentivo en estos momentos de Iowa City.
Now, the big question is, our radio, it's people listen to us in almost 60-70% of the state. Obviously, sure. Our 107.1 frequency is in the Cedar Rapids, Iowa City area. This program only applies for Iowa City residents, right? Or does it apply for correct. Other cities around it?
That is correct. However, people all around Iowa and all around the country should be aware of the incentives in the Inflation Reduction Act. That federal legislation made available tax credits for insulation this year. So even if you're not in Iowa City, you can still get some help with insulating your home. There are tax credits from the federal government available now, and there will be direct rebates available later this year.
Compadre, suena la alarma ya en la consola. Escuche, racita.
Esto es muy buena noticia.
Así es, mira, no importa que no vivas en el área de Iowa City. Ahora, vamos a clarificar algo. En el área de Iowa City está esta ayuda económica, pero a toda la gente que está fuera de Iowa City hay una ayuda del estado que tú puedes adquirir. Es más, hasta te pueden reducir los impuestos a lo que acabo de escuchar, si no me equivoco. Ajá. Para que tú pongas insulación en tu casa, en tu ático.
Qué bueno que no está la chacalosa, ¿eh?
Bueno, y este dinero, pues el gobierno te lo regresa después, ya sea vía taxes o X cosa, pero o sea, es ganar o ganar, compa. Insulas tu casa, ahorras dinero. ¿Qué más quieres?
Ahora, yo siento que así como, aparte de ser un programa estatal también, asumo que otras ciudades deben tener iniciativas similares. I assume other cities have a climate action outreach division department as well. I assume Des Moines probably has it, or do they all have it? And you're the only one that's actually taking the initiative to go in the Hispanic radio and talking about it, or only certain cities have that program?
No, I know Des Moines has that program. Cedar Rapids does. Many other communities in Iowa and across the country do. So if you'd like more information, if your listeners would like more information, they can look at the website of their own city and look for their sustainability or climate department. If they don't find anybody, they can go ahead and reach out to me at dbissell@iowa-city.org, and I can point them in the right direction for those federal tax incentives that I talked about.
All right, Daniel, we're going to make sure to put that information up on our Facebook page. Así que ya escuchó, raza. Vamos a poner toda la información en la página de la que sí suena, la que buena en el Facebook y en laquebuena.com para que vea si usted califica en su área para cualquiera de estos subsidios, cualquiera de esta ayuda en el área de Iowa, porque todos tienen algún incentivo, mi compa, aquí en este estado y a nivel federal también.
Wow, this is really, really important. Now, what do people have to do? Let's say I live in Iowa City. I'm listening to this interview. What can I do to apply for that grant? Si yo vivo en Iowa City y quiero hacer ponerle insulación a mi ático, ¿qué tengo que hacer? What are the steps that I need to follow?
So it's a very simple process. Someone living in Iowa City that wants to take advantage of this insulation grant program can either email me, again, at dbissell@iowa-city.org, or just give me a call at 319-887-6161. I can give you the information.
Can you say the number again? 319?
That number again is 319-887-6161.
Okay.
And we just have a brief chat. I confirm that person's income, looking at their latest tax form. Once we determine their income qualified, I give them a list of contractors, and then that homeowner can call a contractor to get an estimate, give that estimate to me. With that, I will draw up an agreement for their signature. Once we have a signed agreement in place, they can schedule the work to be completed at their convenience.
Wow.
And the contractor will send the invoice directly to me, and the city will pay in full.
And you guys would pay 100% of that. Wow, this is so amazing.
Escuchen, raza, este es el número de teléfono de mi compa Daniel. El área 319-887-6161. Todo lo que usted tiene que hacer es llamar, decir, yo quiero este programa para insular mi ático. ¿Qué es lo que tengo que hacer? Ellos te van a pedir todos los requisitos, que son formas, por ejemplo, de cuánto ingreso tienes, y ya que hagan la solicitud, calificas, ellos te van a dar una lista de contratistas que tú vas a llamar, que te van a hacer una propuesta, te van a decir cuánto va a salir más o menos. Entonces tú le dices, bueno, me gusta esta oferta, la tomo, hacen el trabajo, tú contactas a Daniel, le mandas el recibo y la ciudad lo paga. 𝐃𝐽𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬
involved in this type of work. You know, I mean, they do insulation, they do roofing, they do all kinds of stuff. Si eres dueño, if you have a company, now that it's Entrepreneurial Tuesday, if you have a company that works on insulation, can they reach out to you as well and kind of let you know who they are so you can have a list of proposed contractors out there, or you guys don't do that? People have to look for their own.
Absolutely. We're always looking for more qualified contractors out there. So if any of your listeners are doing this type of work, we'd love to have you on board. Give me a call at that number again, 319-887-6161,
Wow,
and we can get you added to the list.
Escuchó, Racita, si usted es un contratista que dice, oye, compa, yo hago este jale también. Bueno, pues el compa Daniel dice que le eches una llamadita al mismo teléfono, 319-887-6161. Tú le marcas y le dices, yo hago este trabajo, póngame en la lista de contratistas y vas a estar ya en la tómbola, básicamente.
Claro, o si quieres que la gente sepa que tu negocio existe y haces insolación, pues sintoniza la que buena o patrocínate con la que buena.
Mira, compadre,
para que sepan dónde estás.
Te lo voy a poner fácil, compadre. Me imagino que hay contratistas allá afuera que han estado batallando para encontrar trabajo, o posiblemente hubo un cliente que dijo, no, pues ahorita no podemos, patrón. Bueno, pues no te agüites, márcale a esa persona, dile, oye, compa, ¿puedo hacer que la ciudad te ayude a pagar por tu proyecto? Así que ya los clientes que te han dicho no en el pasado, los puedes contactar, lo puedes juntar con Daniel. y hacer un home run.
Wow, what an amazing opportunity. Not only are you providing work for our community, for people that do this kind of stuff, but you're also helping the community better their homes. And it's 100% of the cost. You cannot say no to that. ¿Correcto, compalejo? Para toda la racita.
It's a win-win.
No solamente el departamento de clima de Iowa City te está ofreciendo pagar el 100% de la insolación de tu ático, que te va a ayudar a ahorrar dinero en tu bill del gas y de electricidad, sino que también si eres contratista y quieres hacer esos trabajos, hay oportunidades de trabajo para poder ayudar a otras personas, ¿verdad? Únicamente tienes que marcar al área 319-887-6161. 319-887-6161 y lo vamos a poner en nuestras redes sociales. We're going to put this interview on our Facebook page with all of your information, Daniel, and I'm sure the community is going to be very receptive to this. Thank you so much for this.
Muchas gracias, amigo Daniel.
Gracias.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to spread the word about this program to your listeners.
Wow, esto merece un aplauso para Daniel.
Así es.
Así es. Hey, Johan, this doesn't happen in Mexico. ¿O sí pasa en México?
No problema.
Our
no pasa nada. Por eso, mira,
el gobierno mexicano sí ayuda también hacia la raza con todo el billete.
Aquí obviamente hay un programa permanente donde hacer todo eso es gratis. El detalle es que no tenemos ese problema, así que pues el gobierno no gasta en eso.
He says in Mexico they have a program just like this, but they don't have the problems. What a coincidence.
Wow.
Oye, Daniel, ¿algo más que quieras añadir? Anything else you would like to add to this interview, Daniel? Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.